Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. I am a mom of two boys. I have a 7-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and we are a busy family. We are constantly in and out of the house. We are just constantly at sporting events, appointments. We've been having a lot of appointments lately. I will catch you guys up with that later on in this video. I will talk a little bit on that. But anyways, I try to keep it as realistic and as relatable as possible. I have a fairly normal house. It's not big at all, and we don't have an extra room to have storage or to have a playroom or anything like that. So it is what it is. We're working with what we got here, and there's going to be toys in probably every single room, and that's just what it is now. And one day I know that I'm going to miss it, so I have been trying not to complain about it too often. But first off, I am in our living room area. You can see I have the huge baseball thing here. That was my son's birthday present that needs to get in the yard, but it's just been like raining and snowy out, so it's just been sitting here. And this was filmed a few days before Christmas, so by the time Christmas Day came, it was outside, so that was much better. I'm starting off by freshening up my sectional couch in the living room. This thing gets beat up. I absolutely love it. I love this couch. I have it in my basement as well. If you've been here before, you've probably seen it. You'll see it at the end of today's video. I have it in the color gray for the basement. And I don't mind the color gray. I just wanted something different in the living room to like brighten up the space since we do have the gray flooring in here. So I got this linen color and I love it, but it gets completely destroyed between my two kids and the dog. Honestly, the dog honestly makes it messier than my kids, but I'm just going to freshen it up a little bit. I'm going to vacuum it, get it all nice and clean, and then I'm going to eventually pull these out and clean underneath it because God only knows what is underneath it. But I'm going to throw down all of the blankets to get them in the washing machine and get them all nice and clean because the dog does lay on it and it drives me crazy. But you can see I have bins, I have toys literally everywhere, so we're going to clean all of this up. I'm not going to lie with you guys, this month, the whole entire month of December, I just have been so unmotivated, and we've been dealing with like sicknesses and like weird doctor's appointments and stuff with a lot of things going on. So all of my bins are like still out. So there's no purpose in putting them back in the shed. So I'm just going to store them somewhere in the house because in a few days I have to pack it all up and put it away anyways. So that's what we did. But now I'm going to be cleaning off this coffee table. I'm obsessed with this coffee table. It's the same thing as my dining room table. I don't really show my dining room that much because it's just like so cluttered and it's like just crazy in there all the time. But I matched it to match my dining room table. It's from the brand Plank and Beam. I will link it down below in my Amazon storefront, but they do a lot of sales. I realized that it's cheaper to get it on Amazon rather than their actual website, but I love it. 10 out of 10, literally so perfect. Now I'm going to be cleaning off our entertainment center. So there's so many jackets up here, so I'm just going to get them all off of there and put some of them in the wash and hang some of them up. We've just been so busy. All of our birthdays are in December and the holidays, and honestly since Thanksgiving I feel like my whole life has just been a blur. So I'm just slacking on literally every single thing in my house. So I'm just going to get them all there and get them all situated, and then I'm going to take down all of our stockings and our cute little stocking holders. I'm actually surprised that these have not broke because my toddler is always taking off the stockings and stuff, and those are really heavy, and I'm surprised that they haven't fallen off and broke yet. But there's still some days with him left, so I better just keep my fingers crossed because I don't even remember where I got them. I'm sure I could find them if I really wanted to, but I also don't feel like spending money on that. So let's hope that they make it through this season. But now I'm just going to be wiping down this entertainment center because it is so dusty. It's been a hot minute since I've cleaned this, so we're going to dust this off, wipe it down, disinfect it, all that, and then I'm going to be hanging back up all of the stockings and stuff. December's kind of always so busy with us because we play a lot of winter sports and all of our birthdays are in December. But for some reason this year I feel like it was just way faster than any other year. And it really makes me sad because I feel like I just decorated for Christmas and I decorated way before Thanksgiving. So I just feel like in the blink of an eye, like I'm going to have to take all of this down when I just did it. And it makes me really sad because the holiday season does go way too fast and it's so much fun. And then it also makes me sad because after Christmas and New Year's and all of that, we still have so much winter left to get to the summer, because once the holidays are over, I'm done with the cold. I would take one, maybe one snowstorm, and then I'm completely ready to be on the beach with some margaritas. Now I'm just cleaning our entryway area, or steps and everything down here. The kids always throw so many toys down here. So I'm going to get all of them up, and then the dog's toy down here as well. There's some shoes, there's some blocks. I'm just going to put all of that back where it belongs and clean up the blocks down here so we can get in and out of the house safely, because we are always dodging something while walking in and out of here. I'm surprised my husband and I don't have some more broken ankles. I did hurt my ankle last year. Yeah, last holiday season. But it was just the worst time of my life. So I don't want to do it again. So I'm just constantly cleaning up this area, because I know when I'm in a rush, I'm constantly tripping over things and I cannot stand it. I wanted to take a moment here to thank G4Free for sponsoring this portion of this video. They were kind enough to send me a couple of pair of their leggings. You can find them on Amazon. They have a bunch of different styles. You can dress them up, dress them down. They also have a bunch of different colors. I got 2 black pairs and I got 2 brown pairs. I'm just so impressed on how good they feel. The material is so soft and it feels amazing. They are perfect for wearing every day and to do chores around the house. They are so comfortable. So see there, I put all of my stuff in my pocket. I don't have to worry about it falling out. I'm picking it up again. So they're very deep and I love that about them. They honestly just feel amazing. They are so silky smooth and they are so comfortable. So I feel like I'm going to be wearing these a lot. You're going to be seeing a lot of them. And I absolutely love that some of the pairs have the elastic drawstring so I can tighten it. So I am terrible with sizing because sometimes I'm in between sizes, and I love that I can tighten some of them. So that is really convenient. And they're so stretchy. So you see me here vacuuming my steps. They're literally not bothering me at all. Not only are they super soft, but they are super breathable. Me, I am always running around after my kids, cleaning my house, going to appointments, sporting events, everything like that. And I feel myself getting overwhelmed and hot all the time. But these are super breathable. So I am really excited about that. And I love how it has the string. The pants with the strings are my absolute favorite. The waistbands just fit so good. But here is the brown pair, and they are so comfortable. I absolutely love them. I will link everything down below for you guys to check them out as well. You can find them on Amazon, which is so convenient. So I will link everything down below in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will also link their YouTube channel down below for you to check them out. And thank you again for G4Free for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to freshen up the carpets down here. I'm going to give them a nice vacuum. It has been like snowing, not a lot. We have not gotten a lot of snow at all, but there's like just salt and stuff outside. So it all tracks in here and it drives me absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to give this a vacuum and then I'm going to sweep it up. I've been complaining about my vacuum for quite some time, but I just don't know what vacuum to get. So I just keep on using it. But I feel like every time after I vacuum, I still have to sweep the floor because it doesn't pick anything up. And even with the carpet, even if I use it on max mode, which now the battery is like so terrible that I can do like 2 steps on max mode and it dies and I have to charge it for an hour. So absolutely not fun. Maybe I just need to buy a new battery until I figure out what I want to do with my vacuum. Honestly, I just kind of want a vacuum with a cord and something that's not going to die in a couple of months. So I don't know. What do you guys have as a vacuum? If you have any suggestions. Everybody asks me what I have in videos, like on TikTok and stuff. And I really don't recommend it. I would not buy it again, I don't think. Now I'm just cleaning up their toy area here. I also have a bag to throw out random toys because it was about to be Christmas and I literally cannot even stand the toys in our house right now. So I try to throw like random pieces out to things every once in a while. I really need to do like a decluttering and just like donate a bunch of stuff because we have so many things, and honestly we have so many board games because my oldest really loves board games, but all of the pieces go missing because they get it out and then they throw all the pieces around, and I just need to declutter and go through everything with the new year and get rid of a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff are like baby toys, so I need to pack them in a bin because I don't know if we're done having kids or not, so I don't want to throw them out and then I'm gonna need to rebuy them, but then I don't want to keep them because what if I don't need them? It's just like a waste of space. So I think I'm just gonna get like a bin and put all of the baby stuff in there and put that in the shed, and just, it is what it is. Also, I'm kind of curious, which day do you guys prefer more, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I personally love Christmas Eve. We don't do anything for Christmas Eve. We stay home and nobody comes over. Like, it's just a family day. We eat dinner. We track Santa. We make cookies. It's literally my favorite day ever. And Christmas Day, don't get me wrong, absolutely love Christmas morning. But once they open up all their presents and stuff, I'm like in sad mode. And we host Christmas dinner, so I'm in sad mode, and then I have to cook all of this food and host all of these people. And it's quite depressing. So I'm just curious, do you guys like Christmas Eve or do you like Christmas Day? So we go and cut down our own Christmas tree. My husband is just a big fan of getting a real tree. I wish honestly that we got a fake tree. I just think they're so much easier and I think they actually look better. Like, it comes pre-lit, you don't have to do all of that. But I'm constantly sweeping up all of the pieces from the tree because my dog rubs on it and they fall off. So that's just me 100 times a day, and I'm just praying that one year he changes his mind and we can get a fake tree. But now I am in my kitchen area. I'm going to be stacking or restocking all of the boys' applesauces and fruit and stuff, so that's what I'm doing now. Pulling these couches out always terrifies me because I don't know what the heck is going to be underneath there. I tell myself that the kids aren't allowed to eat in the living room, this and that, and they still do. There's applesauce pouches, there's like fuzzy fruit, like I cannot. It's so embarrassing. But it is what it is. With 2 kids and a busy schedule, absolutely is what it is. And I told you guys before that I try to be as realistic and as relatable as possible, and some days you have to pick your battles, and I choose wisely. So I'm just going to be cleaning this up, and then there's all these missing pieces to everything back here, so I'm going to chuck half of them out in the trash, and then I'm going to put the other ones where they belong. So let's clean this up. I absolutely hate doing this, but once it's done, once I sweep everything and clean it up and wipe the baseboards back there, I don't know, my living room just feels so much cleaner. I don't know if it's like a mental thing, knowing that I got underneath the couch, but it just feels so much more refreshing. So it is a pain to do, but it is very rewarding. So I'm going to pull the rest of this out, pick up all of the toys, socks, food, snacks, whatever there is under there, give it a nice sweep, and then I'm going to put it all back together, and it's going to feel so much better. I have so many New Year's resolution goals like in my mind, but I really hope that I can achieve some of them. I feel like this year has honestly just been so busy, and it was just like one thing after the other that I quite honestly didn't get to focus on myself too much. So I want to really focus on myself next year. I want to work out every day. I want to do my bike. I want to film content and get an actual schedule going, because I'm not gonna lie, this was actually a hobby that I just did because I was never motivated to clean my house. I would watch people do it online and it would kind of motivate me, and I decided to just film it. Why not? I'm doing it anyway. Make it a hobby, make it fun. I started getting free products out of it. I started reviewing things, and now I'm starting to actually make money from it. So it's rewarding. It really is. But just like my motivation and my time to do it and film and edit and do voiceovers and stuff, it's just really hard. And people they're like, it's not that hard, but it's actually very hard. But that is one of my goals this year, is to focus on my channel, focus on myself, lose a couple pounds, be healthier, eat healthier, and just help provide for my family. So that is some of my goals. I'm really actually excited for the new year. Usually I don't care, but I feel like this year is going to be something special. Now I am upstairs in my toddler's room. He's going to be 3 years old in a couple of weeks. He's the only one with a birthday in January. The rest of us are in December. But I'm just going to be straightening up his room. We recently got his crib out of here. I haven't filmed in so many weeks, so you guys literally are so behind on my life. But I took out his crib and put him in the toddler bed, and I was really nervous on how he would do in his toddler bed, but he is absolutely perfect. He does not get out of it. He stays in it all night into the morning. He loves it. So that made me feel so good. But I also realized that you guys have not seen me with my darker hair. So I did dye my hair darker. It was probably darker in the beginning of this video because I filmed it 2 weeks ago? I don't know, a week ago? I don't remember when I filmed it. But it was darker, and every time I wash it, it fades out because my hair was literally like bleached blonde. I've been bleaching it for years, literally my whole life. But I decided I wanted to do darker, and I absolutely loved it. But of course it faded out, so I need to go back sometime soon and get it redone because I feel like the darker just fits me better. It's like less washed out. I don't know, and my hair is falling out like crazy, so I decided I needed to give it a break and stop bleaching it. So that's what I did, but I do need to go back and get it darker. So what do you guys think? Did you like it blonde, or do you like it's still like blonde because it faded so much? But I would say it's more like a blonde, like, or a dark blonde, not like so bright and white and gray. What do you guys like the best? Got this cute little tool set from Santa. I absolutely love it. It's just so cute. He is really into construction and tools and construction vehicles and all of that. You can see his little bed set that Santa also brought him. It is just construction vehicles, which he loves. I still tell him that I have to do like the canvases on his wall because I painted this wall probably like 6 months ago and I have not decorated for him. It's so boring in here. So I really need to do that soon. While after all of the holidays and stuff, I will have more time. So another thing that I want to work on is be better with my time. Because if I'm sitting on the couch scrolling on my phone, I could be sitting on the couch or sitting on my bike and scrolling on my phone and like getting things done, you know? So that's another thing that I'm going to be working on in the new year. I'm just getting some laundry out of the dryer. Not gonna lie, that laundry has been in there for probably 2 days. So I'm gonna get that out and get that folded. Hopefully it's not all wrinkly. And then I'm going to be putting in another load of laundry. We recently did our laundry room and I love our new washer and dryer. I'm putting in a new load of laundry and I'm gonna go through that. A lot of this has tags on it because a lot of it was new from the holidays and for like birthdays and stuff people gifted to us. So I'm just going to be ripping the tags off and getting them all nice and washed. I love when people gift us clothing because I don't have to buy it, and I love when they like know my style, like neutrally, like cute, neutral but like still fun for the boys. That's how I kind of look at it. But I absolutely love it because I cannot stand toys and we do not need any more toys in the house. So I love when people gift us like clothes or even like honestly wipes or anything that we can actually use, any of their like body washes or towels or anything, literally anything other than toys. Absolutely love it. Of course we're grateful for literally anything, but people that understand like you don't need any more things, I love it. I'm always so terrible with letting junk clutter up the washer and dryer. If you watch previous videos, you see I have like bottles of everything down there because I only wanted certain things on the shelf area. But my husband put everything up the other day, so it is what it is. But actually, I don't mind it because the top of the washer and dryer looks so much better now. Now I am in my basement living room area. So this is where the boys game and stuff. They have gaming desks over in this area. And then the 2 TVs for sporting events and everything like that. But it is just so cluttered right now because the holidays, we had people over. Everybody dumped markers out. We have this little Tykes thing that belongs in the yard in the house so the kids could eat at it, because we had a bunch of little kids over and it was just easier for them to eat at that table. So that needs to go back in the yard, and then I'm going to be cleaning up all of these markers because my toddler is guilty of leaving all of the caps off of the markers. I'm constantly buying markers because the caps are not on them and they dry off. And I actually just seen a hack where you dip it in, or you let it soak in like rubbing alcohol, and it like brings them back to life. So I really need to try that out because I'm sick of wasting markers. And I got him these like dot markers. I thought he would like them. No. Absolute waste of money. So I'm just going to clean all of these up and make this a little bit less of a disaster down here. Now I'm just going to be straightening up the couch down here. This is the same exact couch that I had in my living room, but as you can see, in gray, absolutely love it. Honestly, a steal, worth the money. But I'm just going to be straightening this up, and then that is the end of today's video because it is getting late. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, G for Free, for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!